The perfect guy turned out to be a liar and a cheater.
What do you mean by that?
Dear Pastor, I am writing you this letter with tears in my eyes. I really need some advice. I've been dating this guy for a year. Things were not always great, but it was okay, for most of the time. He was always loving and caring towards me. He would do everything I asked, if he could, but for some reason I just knew something wasn't right with him. I asked him on numerous occasions if there was something he was not telling me. He always told me that I was just making up stuff. He always said, "We're good, there's nothing to worry about." Fast forward to last November, when we decided to move in together. He gave up his place and came to live with me at my apartment, and it was the best thing ever. It was nice going to bed with him. We were in the honeymoon phase because all was perfect, until we found out that I was pregnant. He was not happy hearing that.
You don't find that suspicious?
He told me to get an abortion. I wasn't thrilled about it either, but it hurt when he talked about the deletion. He told me that it was very young, so it would be easy to do a deletion, and I agreed. Later that week, we were at home and I asked him to lend me his phone. He couldn't give it to me. He could not even open it. We had an argument over that and he left that same night. The following weekend I went to the doctor to do the deletion. While I was at the doctor's office, it dawned on me that this is my child too, so I walked out. I didn't get the procedure done. He came back home and I took him back, but there was something unsettling to me. While he was asleep, I unlocked the phone and searched it. Pastor, that was the worst and best thing I could have done, because I saw things that this man was doing that I was not aware of, and it has broken me for life. Not only are there 3 other females who he has been having sex with, but he also has a girl who is 8 months pregnant.
Move this man!
To say I am heartbroken is an understatement. I couldn't breathe. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I've lost so much weight because I am hurting.
Get some help.
I don't know what to do, where to turn to, or how to pick up the pieces. He told me he's sorry. He told me he loves me and wants to be with me.
Get the French toast out of here.
He also apologized. He cried with me, but I just didn't believe him. I didn't know what to do. I'm carrying this man's child, but I don't trust him. How did I end up being one of those females who was cheated on and the guy is still in my home?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm angry and hurt, but yet still I don't want him to leave. When he leaves the apartment, I wonder if he's being truthful or loyal, where he has been, who he has been with, and what he is doing. This is not healthy for me and my unborn child. I'm severely depressed. And to make matters worse, I feel trapped, defeated, and like I am stuck with him because he gave up where he was living to be with me. I know we are stuck together. This man told me to do a deletion because he knew he had another child on the way with another woman. He didn't want my child. So how can he say he loves me? SG.
Dear SG. This man did not cry because he loves you, he cried because you found out that he is wicked and good for nothing.
Right.
You say that you are stuck with this man, you are talking nonsense. You would be foolish to remain with him. You would be better off leaving this man. After you have given birth, you must insist that he supports his child, and if he fails to do so, you should take him to court for maintenance. I don't need to tell you that this man is a deceiver, you have already found that out. If you continue with him and allow him to have sex with you, he may impregnate you again. So get smart and kick him to the curb, and do it now. You will not only survive, but you will do well without him. Pastor.
Wow guys, that was a very emotionally charged story there. I am really sorry for the writer, she is definitely not in a good place mentally, emotionally or otherwise. That perfect man of hers turned out to be a perfect heartbreak and pain in this woman's life, and he has traumatized this lady and probably even made her lose faith in men. However, that man is just a wicked man who has no regard for her sexual safety. He has been out throwing his seed to any land that wants it, and when you thought you were going to start your family with him, he came and threw a monkey wrench at you. This man is beyond despicable. However, while I agree that this man should not have been having sex with this lady raw if he never wanted a child, I know some men take it as disrespect when a woman does not go through with the deletion after they told them to. But, if the roles were reversed and they wanted the child and the woman didn't, she could still do the deletion and nothing would come out of it. So, in that sense, if a man who doesn't want the responsibility, then he should not be forced to take it. It might make those kinds of men bitter. Although to what this man made the writer go through, that is the least he can do. Anyway guys, what are your thoughts on the situation? Let's check out some comments.
First comment comes from Vernal, lady. I strongly recommend that you take pastor's advice. You are hurting now, but you will survive and you will love again. You trusted your gut instincts, and it paid off. Now trust your gut to kick this no good man to the curb and plan a better future for you and your unborn child. Good luck. Kirkpatrick replied to Vernal. Actually, she didn't trust her gut instinct. Her gut was telling her from the get-go the man was trouble, but she still went and shack up with him. Someone else added, here we go again, another Jamaican woman moving in with a man that wasn't vetted by her father, no birth control, no marriage. Keep that baby mother rate high 90% plus.
What did he say?
Mike B added, so, no thoughts of marriage while you were with him for that whole year. You arrived at a honeymoon phase without that. Seems like you were both moving a little too fast, and as quickly as you realized it, you were pregnant. You should have left him and started protecting yourself once those doubts started presenting themselves. Nobody leaves in the middle of the night because they don't want to show their phone unless they have something serious to hide. Then, the deletion thing was your choice, so I cannot say you didn't do the right thing. But here lies the problem with the decision you made. With the child, you are tied to this man indefinitely, whether you like it or not. Being in a relationship with him raises too many questions and red flags. So your mind may never be at ease as long as you are with him. If he cheated once, he surely will cheat again. He just needs the opportunity to yield to the temptation. So, like Pastor suggested, kick him to the curb now. He will have another child and 2 other women to deal with, so his life is in for a roller coaster ride whichever way you go. Hop Stirberry said, I will say this unapologetically. All they want is to have babies for men who care nothing about them, men who don't and will not commit instead of going on to higher education and find a purposeful life. By the way, a year is not enough time to get pregnant. Did you have a talk with this man about having children for him? What kind of future he wants with you, or you just planned your own thing? Mercy. Some women love pain, walk right in the pitbull space and get bitten.
Again!
And the last comment comes from Dana Green. It's not her fault, she trusted him. I'm sure she didn't know that he was a cheating, lying man. So this has nothing to do with Jamaican women. I repeat, nothing to do with Jamaican women.
Well, there you have it guys, perfect guy turned out to be a cheater. Please, for me, subscribe to the channel for more interesting cheating stories like this one that you can learn from. Like the video to get it out to more people like you. And always thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Love.